So if you're on a carpet, you'll be fine. Okay, if you have a mat, you can use a mat as well. You're gonna be starting standing anyways. Okay, I'm just gonna wait another minute. Okay, so you're just gonna start standing. So what I want you to do first is I'm gonna go sideways just so you can see that way. So first you're just gonna relax your upper body. You're gonna take your chin to your chest, and then you're just gonna slowly roll all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow, all the way down. So when your hands get to the bottom, okay, just stay there for a second. You're gonna squat down, so you're gonna bend your legs, okay, and then you're gonna straighten them nice and slow. You're gonna bend, and you're gonna straighten. So when you straighten, you only go in your own range of motion. Don't force anything. So you're gonna bend one more time, then you're gonna straighten, and you're gonna slowly roll all the way back up to the top, nice and slow. So when you get to the top, you're gonna roll your shoulders back. Nice, big shoulder rolls, and I forgot to start this one. All right, so chin to your chest again, and slowly roll all the way down. Don't worry, we're gonna do it again if anyone's just jumping on. Roll all the way down, nice and slow. Take your time. Hands to the bottom, and you're gonna bend your legs, and then you're gonna straighten. So only straighten again in your own range of motion, okay? Don't force anything. Don't force your legs too straight. One more. And then you're gonna slowly roll all the way up to the top. Now this time when you roll your shoulders, I want you to get your elbows in there. Roll the elbows with your shoulders. One more. And you're gonna take your chin to your chest again and slowly roll all the way down. All the way nice and slow. Feel everything rolling down. When your hands come to the floor, bend your legs and straighten. Bend and straighten. You're gonna do that one more time. And straighten. And then you're gonna slowly roll all the way up. This time when you get to the top, you're gonna roll your shoulders. You're gonna add the arms, making nice big circles. You might hear some crunching in your shoulder blades. As long as it, and just so you know, this is just a general mobility, okay? It's just a general flow. Okay, chin to your chest. Slowly roll down. We're adding on again. Bend the legs and straighten. And bend and straighten. Now I want you to take your feet, stay in a squat, drop your butt, take your feet out just a little bit wider. So I'm going to turn this way this time so you can see. So if you can't have your hands on your shoes, you can put your hands on your shins if you want. So I'm going to do a little explanation here. So if you want to stand up for a second, you can stand up. So when you're doing this one, you're not flailing around like this, okay? And you need to turn and look. You can't lift your heels up when you do this one. So one hand is gonna stay here. This arm is gonna press on that thigh a little bit, and you're gonna reach up to the ceiling, and then you're gonna bring it down. Now this arm is gonna press on that thigh, and you're gonna reach up and bring it down, okay? So when you're reaching up, again, don't force anything, okay? Just go in your own range of motion. Don't go too fast, don't flail around. Reach up with purpose, okay? So let's get down into a squat. Bring one arm up. It really doesn't matter which one, okay? And then drop it down, and then you're gonna switch. Try not to hold your breath. Bring your arm up. Drop it down. So a little bit of a press on that thigh as you reach up, and you're gonna do one more time each side. Then you're gonna walk your feet in a little bit. Straighten the legs. Relax your head, and slowly roll all the way up, nice and slow. And then when you get to the top, roll the arms again, nice big circles here. So now what I want you to do is take your hands behind your head. Do not interlace the fingers, just hands behind your head. Stand up nice and tall. Pull that lower belly in. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna bring your elbows together, and then you're gonna open it up and press. So when you press back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Don't just go like this really fast. So bring the elbows together, press it back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Elbows together, and squeeze between the shoulder blades. Again, squeeze the elbows, open it up. So remember, do this with purpose. Use your muscles here, open it up. You're gonna do this 2 more times. You have 1 more. Now, take those feet back out. Chin to your chest. This is the last one. Chin to your chest. Roll down, 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 down. So when your hands get to the bottom, walk your feet out a little bit. Bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. And you have 1 more. Bend and straighten. Sorry, I had something come up on the screen. Okay, stay in a squat, walk the feet out of it. Reach one arm up and bring it down. Other arm up, bring it down. So you're gonna go 2 more times on each side. 1 more. Now you're gonna take those feet out a little bit wider and you can stand up. So what you're gonna do is lunge over to one side, touch your foot, back is flat, come on up. Lunge to the other side, touch your foot, come back up. If you need to put your hands on your thighs, fine, for a little bit of balance. Don't lean on it too much. Lunge, and then you're gonna come back up. Now we're gonna add a reach, okay? So you're gonna lunge, reach with the outside arm up, bring that hand down, stand up. Lunge to the side, reach your arm up, bring your hand down, come up and switch sides. So this will be the last one each side. And then last one other side. Okay, so walk the feet in, bend the legs, squat down. You're gonna walk out onto your mat, onto your hands and knees. And I'm gonna go sideways here a little bit for you. Okay, so same thing with anything here on your hands and knees. Don't flail around, do it with purpose. Okay, don't go fast. This is meant to go nice and slow and full range of motion. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. So all I want you to do here right now is round up through the back and tuck your pelvis under. Then you're gonna flatten and then little arch in your back. Look up to the ceiling. Come back to neutral. Suck your stomach in, round up through the back. Push the floor away, okay? Your arms should be nice and straight here. And flatten, and then little arch in your back, look up to the ceiling. You're gonna do that 2 more times. Round through the back, tuck that pelvis under, flatten, and then arch your back, look up. Last time, round through the back, push the floor away. And then just come to neutral. So this one here is in the same position. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna start on one side, you're gonna take your knee up to your elbow. So what I want you to do is think about making a nice big circle with your knee. Okay, so think about leading with your knee. So your knee is gonna go to your elbow. You're gonna lift that knee to the side as big as you can, making a nice big circle with it, and then bringing it back down next to the other leg. The only thing I don't want you to do is like lean over to the side. Try and keep as straight as you can. Keep those arms as straight as you can. So you're gonna take your knee up to your elbow, circle it around to the side, as big as you can make it, nice and slow, and then bring it back. And you're gonna do that 3 more times on this side. Nice big circle. And again, take your time, okay? So you still have 2 more to do. Nice big circle. Try and keep those arms straight. Last one here. And then readjust yourself, and you're gonna do the other side. Okay, so bring your knee up to your elbow, lift that knee up to the side. Make it nice and big as you can. Move up a little bit. Yep, circle that knee around, nice and big as you can. And I think you have one more here. If you want to do another one, go ahead and do another one. Okay, so now to get off the wrists a little bit, you're gonna come down onto your forearms. So we're gonna do something similar to this, but we're gonna do it on our forearms. So what I want you to do is think about leading with your pelvis, sucking your stomach in. So you're gonna tuck your pelvis under, and then you're just gonna come back to neutral position. Tuck your pelvis under, and then back to neutral position. I don't want you to arch your back or anything. Tuck your pelvis under, and back to neutral. So you're gonna do that 2 more times. Tuck your pelvis under, and back to neutral. 1 more time. Tuck it under, and then back to neutral. So now I want you to come back up on your hands and knees. So this time you're gonna go in the opposite direction. So instead of bringing your knee here, again, think about leading with your knee. You're gonna take it back, around in a nice big circle, all the way up to your elbow, and then right back to where you started, okay? Nice big circle all the way around. If you hear some clicking, that's okay. You're allowed to click. Okay, let's do one more on this side. Make it as big as you can. And then go ahead, switch sides. So readjust your stance if you need to. Take that knee back, circle it around, nice and big. And again, try and keep those hands, arms nice and straight. Don't lean to one side. Let's do 2 more on this side. I'm not really counting, by the way. If you want to count, go right ahead. All right, come back down onto your forearms. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your feet together. Let's see if I can get in a better position here. So you're gonna have, nope. So you're gonna bring your feet together. You can stay in your position, feet together, and I want you to open up your knees a little bit more. So, whoa, I see you frozen.